Hello students, in the last video in lesson number 1 we all grow we had studied about the family, and in today's video we are going to study about the members of my family. So let's begin. We'll see in this lesson what we are going to cover. EVS lesson 7, members of my family. In this we are going to study what is the meaning of surname, then what is a small family, what is a big family, what is the importance of big and small family, and what is the role of the neighbors and the close friends as an extended family. So let's study using with the help of the textbook. Chapter 7, members of my family. First I'll explain you with the help of these pictures given in the textbook. Then we will read the textbook. Then I'll show you some photos. See students, each one of us belong to a family. Our father, mother, brother and sister are part of a immediate family, or you can say we are a part of a small family. Now here you can see so many members are there in the family: grandfather, grandmother, uncle, auntie and cousins. So we say such type of family is called as extended family, or we can say it is a big family. Students, our relatives are also important to us. Relatives means part of our extended family. Now in this picture, uncle, auntie, cousins, they are all our relatives only. They are all important to us. They do not live with us. Maybe because of some reason your uncle must have got a job in some other place, so they must have shifted in some other place, or due to lack of space in the house, maybe your house may be small, that is why they must have bought a new house, and they are staying in separate house. So there are many reasons for staying in a different place, but we are in touch with them through letters or telephone, because any special celebrations are there or festivals are there, what we do, we call them, make a telephone call and invite them for any celebrations, or for any festivals we go to their place or they come to our place, and in this way we are in touch with our relatives. Okay, you can see here during birthday celebration we are calling our uncle, auntie, then cousins, our neighbors, friends. Yes, so during that time we all come together and enjoy the celebration. Then during festivals like Holi, Diwali and many other festivals, we go to their place or they come to our place. Okay, and if they are very far, we send some messages through letters, greetings through letters, or we make a phone call and wish them. Okay, now students, neighbors and close friends are also part of our extended family. Neighbors means our baju wale, those who are staying near our house, they are our neighbors. So they are a part of our extended family. They are also helping us when we need them. Sometimes what happens, nobody is there at home and we require something urgent, we cannot go down. So what we say, we tell a neighbor, can you fetch me some vegetables for me from the market, or whatever thing you want to ask them to bring, you can just tell them. Or sometimes what happens, nobody is there at home and you are sick. So whom you are going to approach? You will go and talk to a neighbor and tell the neighbor, no, that I am very sick, can you please call the doctor. So in this way we are taking help from our neighbors or our close friends, so they are also a part of our family, that is extended family. See, you can see neighbors calling the doctor in case of emergency. Then now here you can see some grandparent or elderly person, they are alone at home, so you can talk to them. Or if in your neighbor some elderly person is there and they are alone, you can go and talk to them, so they will love talking to you. Okay. And we celebrate special days also with them. Whenever any function is there in our house, first we call our neighbors, then we call our relatives, no, we call our neighbors and our friends and relatives. Fine. So let's start the reading of the textbook in detail. Chapter 7, Members of my family. Each one of us belong to a family. Our father, mother, brother and sisters are part of our immediate family or a small family. The members of a family have a common name called their surname. It is written after the first name. For example, in the name Sachin Tendulkar, Sachin is the first name and Tendulkar is the surname. I'll explain you. For example, now in this small family, this mother's name is Sangeeta, his name is Kaushal, and her name is Dhruvi, and his name is Dev. So I'll just write the names. Sangeeta Patel, mother's name. Their surname is Patel. Then his name is Kaushal. So Kaushal Patel. Her name is Dhruvi. So Patel. And this boy's name is Dev. So Dev Patel. Now here you can see the names are all different, but what is same? Patel, 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 Patel. So this is the surname and this is the first name. Understood? Now this is mummy, daddy. Now the child will, when the child is small, what we write? Full name Dhruvi, and we will write the daddy's name in middle, Kaushal Patel. When in school we write, no, we write the full name Dhruvi Kaushal Patel, and this boy's name, what you will write? Dev Kaushal, daddy's name Patel. So children, when they are small, they write daddy's name in middle. So first name, middle name and the surname. First name, middle name and the surname. Once the girls get married, they write their husband's name in middle. Okay. Now there is no need to worry. Now you only focus here and here with the father's name. Fine. So understood what is the surname. Now here you have to write, this is a homework, write your full name, underline the surname. You have to write a name, full name and underline the surname. We also have grandparents, uncles, aunts and cousins. They are our relatives. So we have our grandparents, dada dadi, and uncle auntie, and they are our and cousins. They are our relatives. They are a part of the extended family or part of a big family. Fine. Now students, this is homework for you because I cannot answer this. How many uncles do you have? You have to write how many uncle you have. How many aunts you have? Write the number. How many of your cousins are older than you? Means how many are big than you? Older means बड़े कितने हैं तुम्हारे, तुमसे कितने बड़े cousins हैं. And how many of your cousins are younger than you? How many are means in age smaller than you? And you paste the photos of any 4 relatives. You can paste the photo of your uncle, auntie, then anyone, cousins, and write their name down. Fine. Our relatives are important to us. If they do not live with us, we visit them and also keep in touch through letters or the telephone. As I earlier told you that relatives are important to us, and though they don't live with us, we visit them or we talk with them on the phone, or through we are in touch with them through letters or telephone. Now members of a family help each other. They also celebrate important days and festivals together. Now members of the family, it can be a member of a small family or member of a big family, but we help each other in some way or the other. Any help is required, we immediately help. In house also you must have seen your parents helping each other. Even you are helping your parents, and mommy and daddy are helping you for every problem of yours, and in every way they are helping you. Yes. So, and in this way, what is created? Love is created in the family. See, relatives, whenever I told you birthday party is there, we always call our relatives, means our uncle, auntie, cousins, and we also call our neighbors, we also call our close friends, and we celebrate with them, and that is why we feel happy, because all are there. We feel happy. If we are alone, how we feel? You will feel happy? No. When we are together with everyone, we are happy. It makes us more happy. Then we celebrate festivals, and festivals like Holi, Diwali with our relatives, uncle, auntie, cousins, neighbors, friends. In building you may be playing with your friends, neighbors, isn't it? So in this way we enjoy with our members of our extended family, because in extended family our uncle, auntie, cousins, neighbors and friends are also there. Fine. Neighbors and close friends are also part of our extended family, as I earlier told you. They help us. See, I'll explain you with the help of photos, so you'll understand better. More photos. Your also photos are there, but still I have more photos for you. They help us when we need them. So whenever we need our neighbors, immediately we take their help. We too help them when needed. Even we are helping them if they need our help. We can fetch things from the market for them. Means sometimes, as I earlier told you, that anything we require, and if we are not in a position to go out, so we tell a neighbor, if you're going, please bring this for me, please bring this for me, and then we afterwards we give them money, isn't it? We can talk to elderly people here. See, elderly people, they are alone, they don't have anybody at home sometimes to talk. Parents are busy working, you are busy doing your studies, so they are left alone, they feel left alone. So we should always talk to elderly people, because when we talk to them they feel happy, and even you feel happy. You also learn so many things from elderly people. We can call the doctor when someone falls ill. Suppose in your neighbor somebody is ill, not keeping well, and parents cannot go out, they have to look after the child. So what you can do, you can call the doctor. We can also look after their house when they are away. Sometimes nobody is there, only mummy has to go and take you from the school, and at home only small baby is there, mummy is in a hurry, then nobody is there to look after the small baby. So mummy may ask the neighbor, please can you sit for some time in my house, or you just take care of my baby, I'll just come within 15 minutes. So like this we are taking help from a neighbor every now and then. So this thing tells us that always we should have good relations with our neighbors. We should never fight with our neighbor, because in time of need first help we get is from our neighbors only. So always keep good relations with our neighbor, never fight with the neighbor. We celebrate special days with them, and we celebrate special days with them, like birthday parties or any festivals. Okay, neighbors are part of our extended family. They help us in our need, we too help them when needed. Okay, so I'll just show you photos now. See students, small family. You can see mother, father and brother and sister. Okay, then this is also a small family with 4 children, but it is mother, father and 4 children are there. So this is also called as small family only. Then we will see what is a big family. You can see, so nice photo, grandmother, grandfather, mummy, daddy, then small baby and then small child. Okay, this is big family, because along with mother, father and children, even grandfather and grandmother is also staying with us. See, big family. Yes, see, such a big family. This is including all grandfather, grandmother, uncle, auntie, cousins, neighbors, friends, everyone. So this is a part of, they are the part of the extended family. Everyone is there. You can see, this is a photo, grandfather, grandmother, uncle, auntie, then children. Yes, and the children, big children. This is also picture of a big family. See how children are enjoying in a big family. Grandfather, grandmother, uncle, auntie, they are busy with some work and they are busy playing. So we are learning so many things when we are in together. Again, a big family. When a big family is there, there is a lot of support from our family. We learn so many things, from good things from our grandfather, grandmother, uncle, auntie, cousins. Parents are also teaching us, but even others in the family also teach us so many things. Here you can see mummy, daddy, children and grandfather and grandmother. Big family. Here also big family, big house and a big family. If big house, we can stay together. A small house, we cannot stay in a one house. This is also a big family. Mother, grandfather, grandmother, uncle, auntie. See, and cousins. Can you see the cousins here? All your cousins. And your uncle, auntie, uncle, auntie, mother, father. So this was about the big family. Now celebrations. See, if any celebration is there, we call our uncle, auntie, friends, neighbors. Then we celebrate. Birthday celebration. This is a birthday celebration. See, you can see all our relatives here. They are known as relatives. See, birthday celebration. Children enjoy when all cousins are there. Uncle, auntie is there. Your see celebrations. We are celebrating with our parents here. We celebrate some festivals with our relatives, then friends, neighbors. And how we should help neighbors, help, we can see this child is helping the old lady, or the child is helping his grandmother only. So they feel so happy if we help them. Then you can see at home nobody was there, so doctor was called by the neighbor. Okay, mother was alone with the baby, so neighbors called the doctor. So doctor came to check the baby. Then see, this child is helping the elder person. This man is helping the old person. This girl is talking with grandmother when she is left alone, or you can sit and talk to them. They feel happy. So now students, we'll see what we have studied today. We had studied the meaning of surname, what is a small family, what is a big family, and what is the importance of small family and big family, and what is the role of the neighbors and close friends. Okay, now we will do the exercise. Write true or false for each statement. Our friends are part of our immediate family. Our friends are part of our immediate family. No. So it is false. Our friends are part of our extended family. So it means big family. So it is false. The surname is written before our first name. Our surname is written after the first name, not before. We don't write Patel Sangeeta. So it is false. We can keep in touch with our relatives through the telephone. True. Means we can talk to our relatives, uncle, auntie, cousins on the telephone. Yes, we can keep in touch if they are staying far away. So true. We celebrate special days with our family and friends. Yes, all special days we are celebrating with the family and friends, no? So it's true. Our neighbors do not help us when we need them. Our neighbors is not helping us when we need them. this is wrong statement, so false. Now answer the questions. What is the surname? The members of a family have a common name called their surname. I told you, the members of the family have a common name called the surname. Give 3 ways in which neighbors and friends help each other. They need not be the ones given in the lesson, but I have written from the lesson only. See how neighbors and friends can help each other. We can fetch things from the market for our neighbors. So we can bring something from the market for our neighbors. Second, we can talk to elderly people. I showed you so many photos. Yes, here you can see talking to the elderly people. We can call the doctor if someone is sick. If in your neighbor somebody is sick, we can call the doctor. Now think of words about a family. They should begin with the letters of the word family, like this: FAMILY, family. So we have to write something for them, like F for fun, A for adorable. Adorable means you can just go on seeing, you feel like looking at it only, means looking at a family only. M means merry. Merry means happy. Interesting. I for interesting, very interesting. L for lovely family. Y for youthful, young family, means all are young in the family, all are very energetic, not very dull. They always are ready to do something. Energy is a lot of energy is there in the family. Okay, now time for extra knowledge. Now a small family is also known as nuclear family. See students, I told you there are 3 names. For small family we say immediate family, we can say small family, or we can say nuclear family. This is a nuclear family. Small family is also called as nuclear family. A big family is also called as joint family. Big family is also called as joint family and extended family. Now we will see the relations. See, in our we are living together. You see, big family, suppose living together, some relations are there, no, like uncle, auntie is there, cousins are there. So we'll see. Brother and sister together are called as sibling. Now they together we will say siblings. They both are brother and sisters. Then father's father or mother's father is called grandfather. Father's father or mother's father, both will be called as grandfather only. Then father's mother and mother's mother is called as grandmother. In Hindi we have different words. For example, father's father we say dada, and mother's father we say nana. But in English we have a common name, grandfather only. Father's mother, in English we say grandmother only, but in Hindi we say dadi. Or mother's mother, mummy ka mummy we say nani, but in English we say grandmother only. Now father's sister or mother's sister we say aunt. And in Hindi what we call for father's sister we say, in Marathi we say atya, Hindi we say bua. And mother's sister what we call mausi. In Marathi and Hindi I think so both the same only. Then father's brother. Father's, here you can see father's brother is known as uncle. Okay. And mother's brother is also called as uncle. But in Hindi, father's brother we say chacha or tau. Means big if he's elder to father. I don't know what we call in Marathi, but in Hindi we say if the brother is smaller than your father, we say chacha. If elder to your brother, then we say tau. Then mother's brother, mummy's brother, we call mama, your favorite. Children of aunt or uncle is called as cousins. Whether it is your mom's auntie, uncle, children, or see, it's a common word, uncle, auntie. But in Hindi, chachi, mosi, we say all cousins. Fine. So this was the extra knowledge. Now we'll see what value we have learned from the lessons. See children, our parents do so many things for us. They work hard so that they can give you all the happiness of the world, isn't it? They are working so hard. Why? For you. They always want to see smile on your face. And when you are sad, they feel sad. And they are sacrificing so many things for you. For example, if they have gone out somewhere, they will not buy anything for themselves, but they will buy for you. Why? Because they love you. So students, as we know that they work very hard for us, it is our duty to listen to them, love them and respect them. Okay, and in this way we can become a part of a happy family. Hope so you have understood the lesson. Thank you students.